Today's topic, do you have that little voice that says you can't? Where does that come from? Today we're going to look at what's holding you back from reaching your dreams. I think we've all had times in our lives where somebody has come along and told us you can't. That you can't because your gender, because of your age, because of your experience, because of your social class, because of your education level, because. And they were posing limits on you based on what they experienced or what they believed to be true for themselves or for the world. That doesn't make it true for you. And yet, what do we do with that? Especially when we're children or we're impressionable or there is some authority figure or someone that we respect or don't, as the case may be, that is telling us these things, especially over time. It's like they get imprinted into the psyche and we put up this invisible wall that's got this big, you can't cross this boundary written across it in energetic ink. And we hold that there. Sometimes we don't even recognize what it is that's holding that wall up for us. But anytime we try to reach across it, it's like we've got to fight so hard. And it really kind of ruins our energy, our well-meaning, vibrant, healthy energy that wants to show up and really be beautiful and shine and give, they can express the gifts that we're here to give. But we have to punch through that wall so hard because it's so thick and strong that what ends up coming out is not really what we want to be, not really who we are. So today, in today's meditation and healing circle, we're going to address this wall. And we're going to recognize, God willing, that, you know what, let me tell you a story real quick. When I first graduated from college, I had come from this small town that I'm back in today, that some of you have heard me talking about. I never thought I'd return here, but I had come from this small town, this small refinery town on the Texas Gulf Coast. And I didn't have a lot of role models or anything in the form of mentorship to tell me about the world and what I needed to do or be or how to be when I got out there to be successful. And I really just didn't know what I was going to come up against. So when I graduated from college, I went to work for a high-tech computer company, and my second line boss was the biggest jerk on the entire planet. He would regularly call me into his office and just have me sit there so that he could tell me that women don't make it here, women can't be successful in this job. I had a woman work for me once and broke a nail and ended up having to go work somewhere else, and this, just on and on and on, wasting my time. And just like, for what? He held me back in every way that he could. And yet other managers, I worked really hard to prove myself. I took extra assignments, I took on overtime jobs, whatever I could do, and I worked so hard trying to prove myself for years and years. Other managers recognized me, they gave me awards and recognition because they knew what was happening, and they also knew there was nothing they could do about it. And I was just I think I was too naive. I didn't know what to do. And so I put up with it until I finally recognized and found a pathway out. And then once I got on the other side of it, that's when I realized how bad it really was. But anyway, the whole thing is, years later, I recognized that this voice of you can't was still like there in my way, in my path. And this invisible wall was there. And I recognized at that point, because he was long gone, there was no one holding that wall there but me. There was no one allowing it to be there but me. And I didn't have to. I just wasn't aware. So once I became aware, I could let that wall go. I could, just be and show up and do and give in the way that my heart truly desires. So that's what I want to help you with today. I hope that story was helpful for you to know when those people are long gone, we are the only ones still holding that wall. And we have just as we can hold it, we can also move it out of the way and let it go. Let it go completely. All right, so let's go ahead and come into our meditation and healing circle. Let's come into our circle, sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee, coming together as one. In the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, we call on you.